You. In 12 days, jury selection is scheduled to begin in the murder trial of Jose Ibarra. He's a man accused of attacking and killing a 22-year-old nursing student earlier this year. Laken Riley was out for a run on the University of Georgia campus. 11 Alive's Joe Hinkey is live for us in Athens tonight. And Joe, attorneys were in court today to argue about whether key evidence will be allowed at trial.
That's right, Jennifer. For several hours today inside the Athens-Clarke County Courthouse behind me, attorneys did argue over the evidence. It appears this evidence will be crucial to the state's case against Jose Ibarra at trial. We're talking about everything ranging from fingerprints to DNA evidence and also cell phone data.
And in searching 1B7 and 1B8, did you stay within the confines of the scopes of those warrants?
Yes.
Prosecutor Sheila Ross in court Friday questioning an FBI agent, one of several investigators who seized 2 cell phones and collected data off of them as part of the murder case against Jose Ibarra. Ross argues the evidence was collected lawfully using multiple warrants. Ibarra's attorneys, though, disagree, questioning the methods investigators used to collect data from the phone.
There is no limitation as to the data the state could have seized based on their interpretation of the warrant they got. And so for that reason, Your Honor, we ask that Your Honor grant our motion to suppress, or at the very least, limit the data that the state can use at trial to the data time range authorized by the warrant.
Ibarra's attorneys are also asking the judge to stop the jury from seeing certain DNA evidence that could include DNA from Laken Riley's fingernails. In court, they argued they only recently received the data and need an estimated 6 weeks to have an expert analyze the data for them and supply a report to better understand the evidence. According to records filed by prosecutors, Ibarra is accused of disconnecting a 911 call being made by Riley and having his fingerprint found on her phone. His attorneys want the judge to not allow that evidence at trial, questioning the collection of fingerprints and a potential expert's testimony about it. The state stands by the evidence and wants their expert to testify.
And the request to limit the expert's opinion to something that is really no opinion at all, it's just not logical and supported in fact. He's an expert in fingerprints.
And in court today, the judge did not issue any rulings on the evidence or say if he'll limit any evidence at trial. So we could get some important orders released by the judge in the coming days here that we'll be looking out for. The judge did say he does not want to push back the start of this trial, though. So as of right now, we expect the trial to begin with jury selection on November 13th. Reporting live in downtown Athens tonight, I'm Joe Hinkey, 11 Alive News.